Hey, Adam. I am going to be looking at the house in just a few minutes. I'm just going to be sharing it for a few minutes first. Thanks for popping on. I don't know about that. Hey, if you guys happen to pop on and want to start a watch party, that would be great. Should be underneath the video. You can just do start a watch party. So that's what I'm going to do. Just going to let it run and do its thing. There we go. Thanks. My kids are supposed to be taking a nap now. Hey, if you're on, give me a shout out. Say hi. Looks like there's about 6, 7 people watching now, so that's fun. My kids are supposed to be taking a nap. I don't think that's happening right now. So you may hear like squalling in the background. It's whatever. I'm super excited to show this house today. It's a great house. Let's see, what can we do that would be fun? We have 7 minutes left. Oh yeah, I said we were going to be talking a little bit about quarantine necessities. So what are your quarantine necessities that you have that you've been using a lot of? They can be funny, they can be serious. Let's see, what was, this is one that has been getting used quite often at my house because that way I don't have to fix my hair. I can just go out, throw the hat on. I have a few more that I'll be showing in a little bit. So tell me yours. 10 people watching. We're going to be talking about a great house located in the Redlands today. It is over 4,100 square feet. Great property. Let me see if I can just share the screen here so you can see what we're going to be looking at. This is the house we're going to be talking about. I know there are a couple other open houses today that are virtual. So if you're just hanging out at your house, you should do some other real estate agents a favor, pop on, take a look at the houses, because there are some good ones out there still. People are still buying houses, even in the midst of all of this, which is a good thing. Switch it there. Who else is on? 10 people on. Say hi. I'm on my live stream thing, so if you don't say hi to me on the chat, I'm not gonna know you're there. So Give me a shout out. Tell me you're here. Wave to me. Tell me a joke. Easter plans tomorrow? Anybody? Well, I'll tell you what our Easter plans are. We do this every year, actually. My husband and I get up early and we sit on our back patio. We have a great fireplace on the back patio that we get up and we take our coffee outside and we build a fire and we watch the sun come up. And our 6-year-old decided she wants to join us this year. So she wants us to wake her up early so she can get outside and watch the sun come up with us. She thinks that we're going to roast peeps over the fire, which if you've never roasted peeps, I highly advise it. They get kind of caramelized on the outside because of the sugar. It's sort of like creme brulee marshmallows. It's really good. Hey, Alan. Alan just said hi. Okay, we're about 3 minutes from start time. Joey! Hi, Jeanette. Check this out, I can see. Hello! I can show your comments on the screen. It's fun. So if you leave me a comment and it's really worthwhile, you may end up on the screen. Or I guess if it's not, you may end up on the screen anyway. Happy Easter, Alan. Hope you get to do something relaxing and good for the day. Okay, it's almost that time. It's about that time. If you're just popping on, you see that you missed my first share of quarantine necessities. So this was my very first quarantine necessity that I wanted to share with everybody. The baseball cap, because actually for me it's a fishing cap, because you have to have that when you are going with home hair. I'll call it home hair. And we can throw it up, put the hat on, out the door to the grocery store if you need to. It's important for me. Joey. Okay, we're almost start time here. We are going to be looking at 584 22.5 Road today. This house is located in the Redlands. It's on 1.37 acres, which, let's see, we'll get to some of these other pictures and then you can see for yourself the yard size. Let's scroll to the yard here so you can see what the backyard looks like. I mean, look at that. It's awesome. Very minimal HOA here. It only covers irrigation. So you can do just about anything you want here. You can build a shop back here. So as you can see, there's the pad on the right side of the screen that they had poured. Let me do a little bit bigger for you so you can see it better. The pad over here on the right side of the screen, they had poured previously because they wanted to build a shop. In the meantime, they used it as basketball court for their daughters, or for their kids. Great property. This is as you drive in the front. It's a really quiet street, 22.5 Road up in the Redlands. A lot of times when I meet people out there, they actually don't go to the Redlands. Jeanette's an agent in Evergreen. Thanks for joining us. That's great. How are things in Evergreen? Let's see here. We are going to, I'll just start kind of in the kitchen here. And then we'll get to the Matterport tour. There's a lot of other things that we can look at on this while we're scrolling through it live. And again, if you have questions, hey Milton, Carol, Jenny, thanks for joining us. You guys, if you don't follow Jenny Hawkins on Facebook, you should. She's a lender with Fairway Mortgage, and they have been giving, she's been giving some of the best tips on the market right now and some statistical data. So I'm a statistics sort of geek. I love looking at that kind of stuff, and it's all looking really positive. So go give Jenny Hawkins a follow. So here's the kitchen. So you walk in the front door of this house, which is over here to the right-hand side, and it's wide open. Hey, Zach, thanks for joining me. Nice wide open living space. Beautiful alder kitchen cabinets, granite countertops. I love these accent cabinets in the black there. 6-burner gas range on the island, which is great. Let me know if you have any other questions, and I will answer them as we go. I'll give you some more information here about the house. Just put that up on the screen for you. Nice wide open living area here. This is looking back the other direction. We are sort of standing in the entry to the master bedroom. So this is about where I was standing. Looking back towards the kitchen. Beautiful fireplace with the stone dining area. Just told me Joey's back on, so she left me apparently for a little bit. More living space here. This is the master bedroom right as you enter off of the living room. Master bath is huge. You actually have his and hers master closets. Helps prevent, family arguments. Or what I would probably do is hers and hers, and you have your summer wardrobe in one, and you've got your winter in the other. Great walk-in shower here, dual shower heads. Huge soaking tub. Thanks, Devine. Hi, Shayna. Dual sinks here. Lots of room for getting ready. Great big shower. Master bath. Master bedroom there. This is as you go back towards the front of the house, and I'll give you a tour on the Matterport here in just a little bit so you can get a better idea exactly of the floor plan. It's a little hard always to look at the floor plan as you are looking at the property. So this individual pictures, they just don't do it justice. So this is a Jack and Jill bath that goes between the two bedrooms towards the front of the house. Each side has its own sink, which is great for getting ready. This is an office also located at the front of the house. Give me a hand up or something if you are wanting a home office at your house at this point. I know a ton of people that probably are wishing they had a home office right now. We actually just recently converted one of our spare bedrooms into a home office because, well, obviously it's needed now, working from home and all. Huge laundry room with tons of counter space, cabinet space, hanging room over here, utility sink, and this also goes out to the 2-car garage that's on the main house. This is a back living area. So this back space on the house really provides soundproof office, please, Joey said. Yes, the best thing about my office right now is that there's a lock on the door. So yeah, much needed. Oh yeah, Joni said she wants a home office. Shana gave me a thumbs up. I don't know if that means she has a home office or she wants a home office. Okay, back to the house here. So this back living space, over here on the left-hand side, you see the door that it actually comes in from the outside. So there are really 3 completely separate lock-off areas in this house that would provide great living space, really for multi-generational living. And this back part of the house also locks off from the main house. So you have the detached guest house, you have this back part of the house with a living space, 1 bedroom and a bathroom, and then you have the main house that has 4 bedrooms in it as well. If you count the office could be a 4th bedroom because it does have a closet. Back patio here, nice and expansive back patio. The back patio faces east, which is great. If anybody here has had a west-facing backyard or a south-facing backyard here in Western Colorado, you know how important it is to have that space shady in the evenings. So Davine, absolutely it would be great for teenagers. We have 3 teenagers ourselves, and the reason we had 2 spare bedrooms up until this last week is because they bounce back occasionally. They come back from school. Our son's in the Air Force. We have another daughter that lives here locally, but she bounces back sometimes. So that gives them a place that they can stay. And with the exterior entrance really is great because then they can come and go as you need, and you don't have to stress about where they're at when they're there. So now we are going to walk in the guest house, which is back here, detached from the rest of the house. It has a single car garage attached to it, which is great. And could really be mother-in-law, rental unit, whatever you need it to be, it's perfect for that. Full kitchen in the detached guest house, as you can see here. Gas range, microwave, refrigerator, tons of cabinet space in the kitchen. And it has 1 bedroom with it also. So to the left here is the door that you walk into the guest house. This is the guest house bathroom. Again, great storage space. Keenan and Coit joined. Thanks, Keenan. This is the guest house kitchen. Bedroom for the guest house. Plenty spacious. This is a queen size bed in there, and as you can see, there's tons of room still in it. And this is again out to the backyard. Oh, tell my son thank you for his service. I will absolutely do that. Oh, and thank you as well. My son is an air traffic controller in the Air Force. So currently they have him working 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off, which I guess for social distancing probably makes sense. That way their whole crew is sort of isolated on their own. So big, I mean, just absolutely huge backyard here. Soccer players in the family, this would be awesome. Oh, square feet of the guest house, Joey. It is 900 square feet in the guest house. So really, really spacious guest house. And it does have a laundry room as well that I didn't show you a picture of. This is the 2-car garage. And here we are back at the front of the house. So circle driveway on the front, which is great for entertaining guests and that sort of thing. I'm gonna stop sharing this. Here I am. And we're gonna go to the virtual tour now. And the way this works on the virtual tour, just so you know, is I have to do it at 3/4 speed just so it doesn't get too choppy on the video feed. So I'm going to go ahead and play this, and there's not going to be any sound on it because the sound doesn't come through great. Year built, Alan, built in 2007. Here we go. So here we go through the front. As you go into the house, this is the front entrance going in. Hi, Martha. Age of the home. Yes, it was custom built. Gosh, off the top of my head, I don't remember who the builder was on it. Yeah, I will find that out and I will put it in the comments on here. It was built in 2007, custom built for the client, and that guest house was perfect for what they needed it for. How far to the nearest golf course? You are looking for some social distancing, Alan. Let's see. You have Tirado Golf Course, which is located, oh gosh, probably less than 5 minutes away. Redlands Mesa Golf Course is also up in the Redlands up there, probably, I bet you're 7 minutes from Redlands Mesa Golf Course on this house. So yeah, great proximity to town, located close to the mall. It's right as you drive over the Colorado River, really close in on the Redlands. I know a lot of times when people are looking at property on the Redlands, they are thinking, you know, I don't want to be too far out because that makes their drive a little bit longer. This one is really close in. It's a great location. Here we are in the front office again. So it's great wood floors in the front office. This is that front bedroom that connects to this Jack and Jill bath, connecting to the other secondary bedroom. This is bedroom number 3. There's the guest house, which provides, again, just great living space for mother-in-law, student, family member, rental unit. I mean, this has been used for just about everything at this point, so use your imagination. Nice size bedroom here. We are going to go through the Matterport tour next. I'm just going to pause this. But first, before we go to the Matterport tour, I told you we were going to look at some, what are we calling it? COVID essentials. So this is one of my COVID essentials, coffee. We have 2 little kids at home, 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. So we're doing homeschool with the 6-year-old kindergarten, which thankfully it's just kindergarten, not high school or anything, because they're done that with 3 other kids, and I'm super glad we didn't have to do that at home. Here is my COVID coffee of choice. Always my coffee of choice, actually. So Nespresso. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. If you're not, you should be. Go get yourself an espresso machine. It's sort of like Keurig on steroids with much better quality coffee. These are my favorites. This is the espresso. You can do espresso or coffee in it. And this is my coffee Nespresso of choice. So really good quality coffee and a must-have for COVID quarantine. Okay, let's go. Feel free to drop in the comments what your COVID essentials are. Hey, Cole. Hey, guys. Cole and Robert Yazbek from Steamboat have a virtual open house going today also. So, Cole, if you have the link to that, drop it in the comments so people can go see it. Hey, Kelsey. Yeah, it's great to see what's going on in other areas, too. I know there's still houses being sold all over the place. A lot of times in resort communities, they're sort of immune to what's going on globally because there are a lot of guests or second home buyer, that kind of thing. Cole, you're welcome to pipe in if you want to. So yeah, back to this house, and Kelsey on here is an agent out of Bozeman, Montana. So we have all sorts of agents on here, and they're always looking for, they're a great source of information. So if you have any questions about what's going on in other markets, give me a call because most likely I've got somebody. Earbuds and playlists, that's Joey's must-have. So you already actually, I'm gonna jump ahead on this one. This is my other must-have, noise canceling headphones. These are Sony brand and they're like amazing. amazing. Wireless, Bluetooth, I can talk on my phone on them. I cannot hear the kids when I'm on them. I take these to the office actually too, and my assistant, pre-COVID of course, she would have to tap me on the shoulder because I had no idea if she was actually in the office or not. She'd walk in the office and I would have no idea she's there. So, oh, cool, there we go. That is a really long link, but hopefully it's live on your side. I think it is. Go check out Cole's open house today, Cole and Robert Yazbek from Steamboat. They're doing a virtual open house right now also. So it's fun to see what other agents are doing in other areas. Okay, back to the house that we are looking at here. We are going to give the Matterport a shot now. Let's see here. Gotta pull it out of there. Technology is great. This is something, and I will tell you, I'm super excited about the technology side of this with open houses now. This is bringing in, hey Natalie, a whole different way of marketing and selling real estate. I'm a techie brain, so anytime I have the opportunity to use technology to my advantage, to my client's advantage, I absolutely love to do it. So this is a great way for us to get multiple people looking at a property that maybe necessarily wouldn't look at it if it was a live in-person open house. So sometimes people are just curious what is going on with the house, what the floor plan is, and this is a great way to do it. So we are going to now go to the Matterport. So this Matterport, again, we're going to start right here at the front door. So as you walk in the front door, you see all of this across here. This goes straight to the back door. Living area on the left here, kitchen and dining room on the right-hand side. Oh, there we go. We are going to go to the left and take a peek in the office. So you'll see this office again, as I mentioned, is right off the front door. Hardwood floors throughout the main living areas, including the office, which is great, solid hardwood. And you have tremendous views out the front. You can see the Colorado National Monument from there, facing kind of to the west part of town. And then we'll go out here. And you'll see, we'll scroll by the front door here. Nice hardwood front door. Down this hallway are the 2 bedrooms that are connected by a Jack and Jill bathroom. Rhonda Hummel joined. Hi, Rhonda. Again, great views out front here through this front bedroom. Jack and Jill bathroom this way. This is one of the sinks of the Jack and Jill bath. So you've got 2 sinks, one on each side of the bedroom or of the bathroom for each bedroom, both locked off by a pocket door. So really allowing some privacy for each person in the bedroom. Big walk-in closets. There is a shower in this Jack and Jill bath. No tub in this one, but there is in the other bathroom right down the hall. Let me know if you have any questions on here. Please feel free to leave a comment or ask a question if you have anything, either about this house or anything else market related. I don't know if Jenny Hawkins is still on here or not. She is a lender with Fairway. If she's still here, maybe she can answer some questions if anyone has questions there. So we have the other side of the Jack and Jill bath here. And then moving into the other attached bedroom here. And I mentioned how much I love technology and how this has really given us the opportunity to use technology to our advantage, which is something that I've actually been doing for years. We've used Matterport technology for a long time. We've used virtual tours for a long time. There have been lots of times I've actually sold houses to people without them ever seeing it, both completed houses as well as new construction. So a lot of you probably know that my husband owns Maves Construction here in town. So for over 30 years, his company's been in business by selling people houses that they've never stepped foot in. So I know a lot of people are wondering, how are we going to do this in the world that we're living in currently? There is ways. There are lots of ways to still see a house and feel comfortable with the floor plan, the finishes, the just what you're getting into without ever stepping foot in it. Of course, as part of final walkthrough and inspection and appraisal, we can still do showings in that sort of capacity here in Colorado. So don't be concerned about that. Here on the right-hand side, as you walk in the front door, is that kitchen. Huge kitchen, tons of cabinet space, double oven, microwave above the side here, 6-burner gas range. Great dining room area over here. We'll walk over that way. I say walk over. We're not actually walking anywhere. We'll buzz over electronically. We're gonna teleport over across the room. So dining room here. This is the laundry room again that goes back out to the garage. So as we look back this way to the left, we see that beautiful fireplace. Oh, Adam's back. Check out Yazbek's. How is it? I hope to be able to pop over there, but I think he's running at the same time that I'm running mine, so I may have to view it after the fact. Cole, if you want to give us info on your guys' listing, you can do that in the comments. I'm cool with that. So wet bar over here on the left-hand side, wine rack, again, storage space. There is no shortage of storage on this house. That's one of the things that I really love about it. And there have been, I don't know if I've ever shown a house to anybody when they're like, you know what this house has? Too much storage. You can never have too much storage. So lots of space to store things. And you know, when you have kids and as you've accumulated things over the years, you just need storage in the house. So this goes back to that master bedroom. Well, there's a lovely wall. Technology is great when it works. And here we are in the master. Great bedside reading lights here. This door to the left goes back to the master bath. Matt Cannon joined. Hey, Matt. This goes back here. The door to the right here goes outside. To the left here is one of the walk-in closets in this master bath. There's actually 2 walk-in closets in the master bath, allowing plenty of room for storage. Again, no shortage. Double sinks, huge soaking tub, jetted soaking tub. And then we'll teleport over here again to the shower. You can see tons of space in the shower. Sort of a party shower. Big walk-in closet there. And again, looking back towards the master bedroom here. I think a master bath is one of the most important things in a house. It just gives you kind of a place that is a tranquil, your own place in the house. I would love to hear what your must-haves are. So if you're on here watching and you have some must-haves in your house, whether it's your house you have now or the house you dream of having in the future, leave it in the comments. I would love to hear what your must-haves are in your next house. And again, this is looking back from the master bedroom across the house, huge kitchen, great sized living area, dining room, and then we're gonna walk that way. And this goes back to the other lock-off area. So you can see there is a door here that locks off the back part of the house. And this part back here was recently renovated just to make it a very usable sort of space. The main living area here. There's an exterior entrance door here to the left also. Going back to the back bedroom here. I could definitely see this being used as a home office or something like that too. Especially if you need some place where you have maybe a waiting area. So, you know, once massager opened back up and that kind of thing, once they're allowed to start practicing again, this would make a great sort of massage studio. You have a bathroom here, you have a sitting area here, really great space. We'll take a peek in the bathroom. Good sized bathroom, double sinks. Yes, Joey, separate living area for kids, teens, husband, dog, cat. Maybe you just need your own house. Your own house, we have that covered too. This one has guest house that we will get to in just a minute. So you just hold tight because we're going to be there in a second. So this is the floor plan of the main house. And this Matterport, I put the Matterport link in the description for the live video. It has so many tools in here that I can't even get into on the open house because it's just so useful. So you have, as you walk in the front here, you've got guest office, the office over here. Margaret would love double ovens and a microwave. Absolutely, I have double ovens now, never going back. You know, the few times a year that you use them, they're like, you have to have them. It's kind of like when you have a car that has like that little gadget on it that you have to have after you have that kind of car. So then these are the front 2 bedrooms that we walked through that have the Jack and Jill bath. If you can see my cursor on them up in the top left there. So as you can see, sink area here, walk-in closet here, shower, water closet here, another sink, the other bedroom, and then back out down the hallway here. Once you're in the hallway, there is another bathroom right here with a tub, sink right off of the main office on the front there. And then as you go through the house, this really gives you scope of the size of this living area. It really is a huge living area. When they had this home furnished, there was a lot of furniture in here, and it didn't feel like it. It was very spacious feeling. And then same thing with this dining room here. You could fit a really nice size dining room. They had a huge dining table and a hutch in here as well. So I'm going to show you another little fun tool that we have on the Matterport that makes it really easy when you are actually in the house. So let's go back to the house. So let's say we were over, whoa, that is not what that's supposed to look like. So we're going to go back over here. It sounds like there's like a jet engine outside my house, but I have a feeling my neighbor's burning his field. Welcome to rural America. They're burning a field, but it sounds like a jet. So I don't know if you can hear it here or not. So down here on the bottom left side is what they call measurement mode. I think I have to pull the banner off so you can see it. Hold on just one second. No banner. Okay, so down here on this lower left side, it says measurement mode. So when you click on that, you can actually go like, click on the button to start a measurement. So we'll go here, and we can start over here on this wall. Whoop. Nope, start on the wall. And we measure all the way across the wall to this side over here. And it gives you a good idea what the size of that wall is. So that wall is 8 foot 1 inch. So when you're going through some of these Matterport tours, and you're going to see them more often online as the shutdown continues, I just want you to remember that that is what that's for. It is a measuring tool. That way you know where your furniture is going to fit, you know what you're looking at size-wise on a house, and it gives you really a good idea walking into before you ever even step foot in it. Okay, I'm gonna back out of the screen again. And these links again are in the description of the video, or of the live video itself. So if you want to go back and look at these, you can play around with them on your own, look at the video, look at the virtual tour, check out this 3D Matterport, and you really can see everything you need to see on either one of these great tools. I'm going to, for a second, and you get to talk to me. Okay, so we were talking about, we keep going back to quarantine essentials. We'll call them essentials because you have to have them. And we already talked about coffee being an essential. I have my coffee right here. I'm going to share one that, as a mom with kids, is an absolute essential. And if you follow my personal page, you saw this already, but I'm going to share it with you. My best friend, my Dyson stick vacuum. And this is with the like short little stair attachment thing on it. I am not even joking when I tell you that I use this thing probably 6 to 8 times a day. Between cleaning up kids' messes, dog fur, little pieces on the floor. This is like, and it's battery powered. It works great. It is worth every penny you're going to spend on it. So if you know somebody who's like expecting their first kid, or maybe they have a couple kids and they don't have one of these, you will be their very, very best friend if you get this for them. So Dyson stick vacuum. Oh, there we go. Okay. Go buy it immediately. They have it at Sam's Club, or you can order it online. Amazon has it. So what else are your must-haves for COVID quarantine essentials? Joey's giving me a thumbs up. What do you think? Tell me some of your must-haves for essentials. I'm just going to wait. We have 11 people watching on here. Somebody surely has to have an essential that they've been using on the daily during quarantine. Hey, if it's wine, that is fine. That might be an essential for you. It is all good. Let's see who's on here. Hey, Rhonda. Joey, are you still here? Give me some quarantine essentials that you have. Wine. I knew somebody was going to have it. Yep, Jeanette, got to have the wine. It's only because it's 2:30 in the afternoon that I'm still drinking coffee. That will come later. What else? Who else is on here still? Let's see, I can share a couple other. It's 2:35 now. We've got a little bit more time. Of course, this is a necessity. If you can find it, the hand sanitizer. This sucker is in my car. Hi, Rhonda. This one is in my car with me all the time. So, chocolate, Jackie. Yes, absolutely chocolate. The diet will go back once this is all said and done. But for now, I think anything goes, which I should actually go on to my next quarantine essential based on that. I found these at the store the other day and I had to buy them. Margaret's home office is her essential. Yes, that too. This essential may stay in my home office because that way I don't have to share it with the rest of my family. Jackie, you're gonna want to, peanut butter M&Ms. Joey already polished some of those off this week. Bing energy drinks. Ooh, haven't done that. Pajama pants. Yep. I've decided that quarantine clothing is sort of like the mullet of video conferencing. So it's all business up top, whatever goes below. I mean, like hair noodles for Epic. I don't even know what a hair noodle is. That's a new one for me. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, Jackie, this is for you. Trolls Oreos. Trolls Oreos. You want to know what makes these awesome? They have Pop Rocks inside them. In the creamy center, Pop Rocks. I'm not even kidding. They're amazing. And my kids wanted to eat the whole pack and I had to steal it from them. So go find these at your store. They're the Trolls World Tour Oreos with Pop Rocks in them. You'll be your kid's favorite person ever. You probably already are. Michael Maves, my husband said Zoom. Yep. Who wishes they would have bought Zoom stock a month ago? I do. Okay, so we are going to get back to the house. Joey, those are rad. Yes, they are, as a matter of fact. And you're going to want to go get some. Jackie, your daughter wants some now. You're not even kidding. You're going to eat the whole package in probably 2 sittings. Okay, back to the house. We will screen share. I'm going to go back to the actual pictures for the property. And I'm just going to kind of walk you through those again, one at a time, just so you can, I always know about the cool stuff. Shayna, it's only because I happen to be walking by them at the grocery store. Safeway on the Redlands. If you're local, Safeway on the Redlands is where I got them at. Screen share is canceled. Oh. Safeway on the Redlands. I don't even think they were in the cookie aisle. I think they were maybe on like an end cap or something. And I'm not sure if you can order them online. I probably will try to look on Amazon to see if I can find some more because they're really good. Okay, let's go to the pictures, property pictures. Here we go. Okay, we are going to start top here and look at some of our favorite pictures of this property. So this is, we'll look at the front of it. Circle driveway right off of the main street, which is a very quiet main street. When I say main, it's very quiet. Kids can ride bikes out there without having to worry about it. But you also have the pad in the back, which we will talk about, which would be great riding bikes. I always think about my 6-year-old riding a bike because I wouldn't want her on the street. I want her on the pad in the back. Kitchen here, huge island in the middle here. And as you can see, there's 5 islands, so plenty of room for double oven. Margaret, that's for you. Oh, as I'm freezing up on you, I will definitely keep you in mind. If you want to message me your contact info, I would love to have it. Thank you. I hope I'm not freezing up still. Okay, so back to the kitchen here. Beautiful cabinetry. I love this black accent cabinetry here. It just is such a classic sort of touch to the house. Don't see that. Do you see what I just tried to do there? I just tried to go through it like it was a Matterport. That is not going to work. Well, what is going on? Here we go. Mine froze up for a second too. There we go. Back to the kitchen. I love this backsplash, the tile backsplash with the accent there. Again, double ovens, hardwood floors throughout. Great kitchen here. I mean, just huge space. And actually, look at that. There's a 6th stool on that side. I forgot that they had that over there. Huge, huge living area. Tons of space in this living room to be able to put furniture for the crowd. Gas stove. Yep, Margaret, it does rock. It's a great house. This is looking back from the master bedroom side of the house, back towards the kitchen, dining room, living area. Christine joined. Hi, Christine. Looking back from the fireplace towards the front of the house. So you can see here's the front door on this side, or secondary bedrooms here. Alana joined. Alana's my daughter, so I can say hi to her. Put some information about it on the bottom of the screen here for you so you guys can have some info on the actual house. This is the master bedroom. Oh, my daughter said, hi, mommy. She's 19. She can still call me. And as you go through the bedroom here into the master bathroom, double sinks, huge vanity on the sink on the left-hand side here. Big jetted bathtub. Who wishes they had a jetted bathtub at their house right now so they could enjoy some quiet time away from the rest of the family? I bet people wish they could do some social distancing from the people in their house. Maybe it's just me. No. So I'm going to put some comments. There we go. Okay, so back to the house here. Bathroom. Oh, we went the wrong way. Huge shower. Little bench inside it. Niches to put all your shampoo bottles in. Back to the master bedroom. This is the front two bedrooms that are in the front of the house. Both connected by a Jack and Jill bathroom, which again is just such great space. Huge walk-in closet on this one. This is one of the sinks that goes through that Jack and Jill bath. We only have about 15 minutes of it left, so if you guys are interested in sharing this house, please feel free to do so. I think you can do it by doing a watch party on Facebook. So if you want to start, that way people can catch the last 15 minutes of this. That would be super appreciated. Here we are in the front office on the house, and you'll notice this office does have hardwood floors, the same hardwood floors that go throughout the rest of the house, overlooking the front yard to the monument. Great views out the front of this house. Huge laundry room, tons of cabinet space, countertop, utility sink, hooks on the right-hand side there for kind of drop zone, backpacks, jackets, all that fun stuff. This is the living area that's in the back of the house. So as I mentioned, there's another lock on the back of the house that would make a great like teen zone, room for who knows, you use it for what you need it for your particular, I mean, man cave. How many people have a husband who would love to have a man cave? This would be great for that. She area, you know, you could put your own sink, wine cooler, all the fun stuff back there, and lock off the rest of the family and have your own, it's not really a she shed, I don't know, she room instead of man cave. This back lock-off area has its own bathroom, a separate entrance from the side, from the outside of the house, and a bedroom back here. So this is the back of the house, back patio facing east, which provides so much shade in evenings. Huge mature trees all around. This is a great mature subdivision. One of the more desirable areas in town, located on the Redlands. Very close in on the Redlands, however. I know a lot of people, when they're looking someplace on the Redlands, they don't want to drive 20, 25 minutes out of town to get to these places on the Redlands. This one is not that. It is just over the river and probably 5 minutes from the mall from here and probably downtown. So close in, very conveniently located. 1.37 acres, so tons of living space here outside of the house. This is the guest house. So not only do you have the 4 bedrooms, including the office, but I'm sorry, 4 bedrooms plus the office, which could be 5. But you also have the guest house, which has its own bedroom, its own kitchen, its own laundry room, and its own living room. I mean, like really, truly a 900 square foot guest house that has everything that a guest could need as a separate living area. So if you're looking at moving mom in, moving grandma in, moving grandpa in, this would be a place to have multi-generational living, really high quality finishes throughout, great on this property. This is the bedroom on the guest house. And back on the right-hand side there, you can see the concrete pad. So they had planned on putting a shop back there at some point. And so that is back there ready to go. So if you have a buyer, if you are a buyer that is interested in possibly putting a great place to do it, it's already set up with the pad, ready to go. I mean, just contractor. I know a few. So if you need some referrals, I'm happy to refer you. This is looking from the back of the property line forward. So as you can see here, it really is just tons of wide open space on this one. You can see the monument here along the back. The direction people want to look. So facing the Colorado National Monument is really where people are looking at right now. And this is a 2-car garage on the house. There also is a 1-car, single-car garage on the guest house. So a total of 3-car garage on this house. A great living area. Yeah, so we are, and I shared this earlier, currently our regulating agency has said that they're not allowing us to do showings. The thing that we can do, however, is we can show you all of our tools, we can use our technology, walk you through the Matterport, walk you through the virtual tour, and really give you everything you need to be able to make a decision on whether or not this house is really something for you. Once the property is under contract, they are allowing showings in that scenario. So we can put that in as an additional deadline to be able to walk through the house at that point. So not the way this is normally operated, but under the circumstances we're in now, that's the way we're doing it. So it works and it's fine and people are open to it. So if you want to see the home, please call me. I'd be happy to set up a Zoom call with you. I can talk you through the Matterport, the virtual tour, tell you everything you need to know about this house. And then if you decide that this is a place that you'd like to call home, we can certainly write a contract up on it and make it contingent on a buyer walkthrough. So that is one way that we can do it, and we are A-okay there. So let's see here. I already went essentials that I felt were the most important. Coffee, my stick vacuum from Dyson, my baseball cap, because you have to be able to walk out of the house and look presentable, sort of. I guess you don't have to, but I like to. My headphones, noise canceling, very hand sanitizer. This one is very exciting. Oh, the Trolls Oreos, that's very important. These, if you are not familiar with Loki as a brand, what did I do to say? There we go. You need to go pick up one of these jackets on their website immediately. Their quantities are getting super limited. They are a local company based here out of Grand Junction, and they started making these sweatshirts, shirts, jackets years ago with face masks actually built in. They're made for cold weather. This is my daughter's, so I figured you could see it a little bit better. Face mask built in. Also has little gloves built in. So if you have to take the kiddos out somewhere, this is a great way to have them wear the face mask. And I'm sure this is not like N95 sort of stuff. This is keep them safe while you're out. Obviously, they're not going to be doing surgery on people in a healthcare facility. So this is good for when they go out. It's similar to what they would wear if you had a cloth face mask for them. So also very fashionable, local company. Highly, highly recommend you call them. These sweatshirts, when I was on their website the other day, $35 for the kid size. $35 for a kid size sweatshirt with the gloves and the face mask built in. And we're going to use this all the time because we're campers and we go fishing. And the shirt that I got my husband is a nice lightweight shirt that he can have his mask and his gloves. And I'm a little jealous because it's like fishing weight. I'm a fly fisher, so I sort of look at everything as whether or not it would be fly fisher friendly. So I highly recommend them. Low-Ki. Go check them out. Order yourself some gear. Support small business. So 252. We're about done with the open house here. Price on the house we were looking at is here, $769,000. That gets you over 4,100 square feet, 3 separate living areas, and 1.37 acres. You know, for that price, you could combine some households. And how nice would it be to be able to socially distance with some of the people you love, still being close. So that's why I love this house. I think it is a great, great property. And very unique. I mean, to be able to have the 3 separate lock-off living areas is something very, very unique. So let's see. Anybody else have any comments on here before we head out for the day, before we wrap this up? Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and eat Trolls Oreos. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. I'm going to do that after I hang up. Jordana Trebonino is on. Hi, Jordana. I'm not going to sing the song. This is my niece. And my kids made up a song for her. Actually, I think my husband maybe made up the song, and then the kids picked up on it. Jordana's husband is in the Army, so thank you for your service there. Hey, Margaret, you're welcome. Thanks for joining me again. And happy, I think you were going to say Easter. I cut you off. Happy Easter to you too. Leave in your comments down here what you're doing for Easter tomorrow. Resurrection Day, we have to celebrate it a little bit different, but that doesn't mean it's not still worth celebrating. I was telling early in the broadcast, if you saw that, that what our tradition is, it has been for quite some time, is we wake up before the sunrise, we go outside, we light a fire in our fireplace out on our back patio, and we sit out there and have our coffee and watch the sun come up and listen to some music. And it just is peaceful, and it's a great way to start the day. I don't know, there's something about watching the sun come up. It just gives you like hope for the day. So I encourage you to do that if you have not done that yet. And this year, our 6-year-old decided she wants to join us on the patio. So we are going to be waking her up before the sun comes up so she can watch the sunrise with us, which will be fun. On this house, if you have any questions on it, if you want to talk more about it, see if this is something that works for you, I'm happy to do that. Oh, Jordana, my niece on my Facebook just commented, last year we went to the sunrise service at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Oh, that, super sad they're missing that. Yeah, that would be an experience for sure. So this house or any other houses that you may be interested in, give me a call. I'd be happy to set up a Zoom call with you. We can look virtually at anything. I mean, we don't have to get in the car and drive around. I'd be happy to show you other houses that are still listed, that are still selling. And we can do it that way instead of getting in the car and burning some fuel as we drive around, and some time also. This is a much more time condensed way of looking at property. So when we talk through your wants and needs on your list to buy, we look at that and we pull them all together, and we do the very best things that we find the very best properties that will fit for you, for what you're looking for. And we just sit down and we schedule a meeting and we go through them over the computer instead of face to face. So I have a Zoom account. We can do FaceTime. We can do it through the program I'm using here. There's lots of different ways to use technology and still do what we need to do. So I know people are wondering how business is being conducted still. So there is still business being conducted. People are still relocating here for the school district and healthcare. There's lots of jobs still coming this way that we are prepared for. So we're excited to still be able to help. As an essential business, according to the governor's office, we are still able to help you. So looking forward to doing that. Again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining the open house. This property is available. Let me know if you have any interest in it and we can talk through that. Otherwise, I'm going to let you go, see if you can find some Loki gear and Trolls Oreo cookies, because that's a very important thing. So hope you have a great day, great Easter, and enjoy time with your family and people you love, even if it's virtually over the internet. So have a great day.